Hey, motherfuckers, this is Grampy Lobster. Happy post 420 to you too, Adam. Remember, folks, if you're not watching this on the official 2018 Grampy Lobster channel, you're getting played. And remember, folks, this broadcast is brought to you with express permission of Grampy Lobster Studios, Hot Wiener Emporium, Clam Shack, and Chili House. Any rebroadcast, reproduction, or copying this in any way, shape, or form is prohibited by law. So anyway, Fit and Kirby, how you doing? Prairie Queen, Mr. United for the Children, Christina Blackfeather. You know, let's turn the camera on, folks. I've decided that the vanity thing, I've got oxygen in my fucking nose, yay ha. Anyway, I had a lot of fun today. That's Mrs. Lobster back there. Mrs. Lobster, can you say hi real fast? Just say hi.
Hi.
Okay, I don't know if you can hear that. But anyway, she brought me a Coke. We, folks, this is really putting me off right now. And I got to tell you why. I went to a cardiologist today. I had an EKG done on my heart, because with the emphysema and everything, they want to, and my heart works fine. There's nothing wrong with my heart. My heart isn't the problem. Some people seem to think that I'm having heart attacks now, like fucking Rev, but we're going to get into that as well. But, I had the good news and everything. And, walking around and everything, we decided, God, I don't want to walk back up 3 flights of stairs. So let's go drive around a little bit. So they have a new taco place in town. And, anyway, so it's called California Tacos, and oh my God, let me tell you, folks, inside of this thing right here is like 5 pounds of goddamn heaven. I mean, rolled tacos. There's an enchilada in there. There's this beans with cheese, and these. Oh my God, fuck. I love fucking tacos and stuff. But anyway, so I get home, and I catch my breath and everything. Got lucky that, at least my heart's fine, and Gregory Santiago, how are you doing today? Anyway, so I'm all excited about having my tacos and my enchilada, my little, God, that stuff is so, oh, geez. We're not going to mukbang, folks, because it's not pretty when I eat, but at least I don't eat like Rev. But anyway, so I get home. And I'm just checking around, and not much is going on. Miss Parker's, wasn't on, and Black Guy TV wasn't on, and I mean they've been going to town with Stinky Von Poopy Pants, and that's pretty much why I didn't, because it's like, piling on, and sometimes that's good, but they were saying a lot of positive things, and it was like, whatever. But Fat Photog, is that him? Oh, yep, fuck Shani and Rev, fucking scumbags. Oh. Anyway, so I get home, and I'm sitting out on my back porch, for a few minutes, catching my wind and everything, and I come in here. I'm going to play some fucking casino games on Facebook. I don't know. I just decided to check fucking I forgot if I turned my TV on to YouTube, and I see this Repent Grampy Lobster. And I've gone through more emotions in the last. I mean, angry, mad, funny, laughing, pissed off, wanting to drive to Boulder, Colorado, and putting the size 10 boot up his ass, just for being a dick. But anyway, I went outside, and I'm not supposed to be smoking, but the chocolate factory hasn't come around yet. So I went down we got a weed store like 2 minutes from my house. It's stuff. It was called Seattle Soda. Got these two, and I smoke so little now that it's one of those things, like a few hits does kind of get you fucked up. But anyway, I came in here and I see this video on my TV of Revelation News, and talking about repenting. And we're going to play that in a minute. But people have known for years. I'm an atheist, right? I don't believe, I'm no religion. I'm not spiritual. I do the Lemmy thing, whatever the fuck. I'm not into religion. I don't think any of it's true. I really don't give a shit. It doesn't matter to me. It's not part of my life. I don't think about it. The only time I think about religion is when I see the bullshit that people say and do in the name of religion. But other than that, it's been, and I didn't become an atheist till 11 years ago. I was almost 50 years old. So, don't think, they're not, like just because somebody's an atheist that they don't know what's going on and what people are thinking or some shit. But, and I've said this before, if somebody puts down, if somebody offers me, like, honestly, thoughts and prayers, and somebody is really sweet or nice or something, and they say, hey, we're praying for you, Grampy, I know you're not, you don't believe, but, we're still going to pray. Or I don't care. That's how people, it's how people say, like, gee, I hope, yeah, I am feeling better. I mean, I've got a lot of issues, Rebecca, but, we've got, and I'm going to talk about that later too, but, but when people seem to make it their business to get me to repent because, they're Christians. And like I said, I know people that can do it in a way that, I understand what they're saying. I'm not into it, but hey, I appreciate the thought. I mean, I can get that. I'm not into it, whatever, I mean, it depends on the person. I've had some really nice talks with some spiritual people, religious people, and the way I can come across sometimes is that I might be almost some sort of spiritual or whatever, but I'm not. But I'm not religious. I don't believe in gods. No masters, no gods. Anything that I do in this world is because of me. It's not because of some celestial being in the sky. Anytime I do anything good, it's not because somebody blessed me. Because, or the whole idea of original sin just disgusts the fuck out of me. The whole idea, fearing God, you better repent. You're going to go to a lake of fire, motherfucker. And this is kind of how, spiritual, but not religious. Oh, God, I can argue that one too, but I understand where you're going. Okay. Like I said, the closest thing and this is another thing, and I want to put this out there right now. Like, first of all, I'm not dying. Okay, I have emphysema. Okay, and walking and doing a lot of things is pretty much out of the question. But I'm not like on my death. Just whatever the fuck. Rev seems to think I'm having heart attacks because I was having complications from COPD and emphysema in the hospital. I don't know how in the fuck that even like suggests that I might have had a heart attack. But then him and little chicken wing or Hannah, it's, oh, I pray for Grampy every day. Oh, Jesus, fuck, don't. Okay. A lot of people, when people say thoughts and prayers or sending prayers or something, I get that, but when it's, but I always say, hey, send in positive thoughts, man, positive waves. I'll send a clip from the movie Burning Bridges with Donald Sutherland going, positive waves of Moriarty, type shit, whatever the fuck, something to, I don't know, make you feel better when you're not feeling good, But the whole, oh, you better repent, and then he even mentions that anointed shit. Now, I don't know if Rev's watching this. I don't care. He said I could make a response video to this. First of all, shut the fuck up. If being a Christian is being like Shani and Rev or Hannah or Little Chicken Wing or G-Man, send me to the motherfucking lake of fire. I'm gone. No. Because none of them have anything productive to say. None of them have anything worthwhile to say. Why does everybody hate me? Because it started with me pretty much, with the whole fucking, like, the Charles Manson. You want people to like you, Rev and Shanny? I mean, they were the first people I knew of that actually, they discriminated me because of my age, because of the whole Charles Manson thing. But I just want to play, and I guess some people have watched that video that Rev did, and I'm going to cue it up because, like I said, first I thought it was just funny, and I wanted to, I don't know, I just wanted to throat punch the little motherfucker. I'm not a violent guy, folks. I don't hit things. I really don't. I've said this before. Rev makes me want to fucking punch shit. Try not playing with Barbies on YouTube, Hannah. Yeah. You guys aren't God. You guys can't judge me. I sure can. I can judge the fuck out of you. You know why? Because I am. Oh, and I'm getting my first vaccination, my first of the 2 shots on Friday, which will be the next time I leave my house. Oh, geez. But we put in for subsidized housing. So they have these there are these high rises out here. They're not that bad and stuff. And there's like a 90-day waiting list, or I don't know, you got to get approved. And so we're going to be moving, and we're going to be having a fundraiser too, folks. It's going to be fun. We got some people involved with it. Because, geez. Anyway, I thought I was going to live in this apartment for the rest of my life, but getting up 3 flights of stairs. But hey, Frank. But I just, and if you've seen this video already, please, I've got something afterwards that is funny and frightful at the same time. But it's real quick. That's the only thing I've really got, because I want to talk to somebody. I want when I'm done with this part, I'm pissed off. Rev said make a fucking response video, but if I want, he goes, oh, you want to come across as a stoner hippie? Well, let's just play this. Okay, come on, Jesus Christ, come on. Come on. Add this stream.
Now this is an important video because it has to do with someone's soul and salvation and next life. Everybody's always thinking about this life all the time. Well, you got to think about the next one. What about when your body drops?
Then I'll be dead, motherfucker. God damn, You go, oh, what about the next life? I'm not looking forward to another life, Don't really give 2 fucks. My birthday's in December. I don't. And people go, oh, don't you want there to be something else? No, I don't give 2 shits. Fuck, how hard is that for some people to fucking understand? I don't want to live forever. Jesus Christ. Go up to heaven with Shanny and Rev? Jeez. God damn.
And you're done. Okay, yep. Grampy Lobster. Hey, bro, you're...
Hey, first of all, don't ever call me bro, you piece of shit. You fucking lazy, no good, never done a motherfucking thing in your life, piece of shit. You know what your problem is, Rev? Your parents should have beat the shit out of you when you were a kid. Nobody ever fucking told you no. Jeez. I'm not, look, folks. I'm a boomer, sure. It wasn't called child abuse back then. It was called beating the shit out of your kid. But I don't want to be anywhere. Who the fuck wants to be around Shanny and Rev? Oh, Grampy better repent. Fuck you.
Supposed to be a stoner. You're supposed to be a chill individual.
A chill individual. I'm a nice guy. I can be chill. I can be weird. I can be out of control sometimes. I don't understand what Rev seems to think that I am. I just don't fucking get it. I'm an old stoner, so I'm supposed to be like chilled, man. Like what, like Chong or some shit, or like the character in a fucking stoner movie. I don't know. Sometimes I act like that.
You are supposed to be a hippie type.
I'm not a hippie. I have long hair and I listen to heavy metal music. I'm not much into the Grateful Dead or any of the hippie stuff. The hippie, that wasn't my shit, dude. Just because I have fucking long hair. I mean, look at the shit on top of your head. I don't, but fuck me.
That's what I thought you were supposed to be.
That's what you get for thinking, you dipshit.
Maybe I'm wrong about that. You can,
you are.
Make a response video.
That's what I'm doing, you dickhead.
For a response video.
Oh, good for you.
Grampy Lobster needs to repent because look, he had a health issue. All right.
Yeah, I had a health issue. When have I ever? And I've talked about my breathing for years, folks, because people would talk, and I said originally that's why I used to put music over when I would talk, to try to cover my breathing. That was, what, 7 years ago? You know, I have never once said, oh, I've got a bad heart, folks. I'm going to a heart doctor. Fucking dickhead.
Hey, you can't keep touching God's anointed with.
Oh, I'd love to. You know what, motherfucker? Fuck you, man. You know what? I'm serious. This is the second time I've done this. I'm not a violent motherfucker, but Rev, I got a size 10 fucking boot right here. Right up your ass. You people want to give money? I will. Oh, shit. Fuck the cucumber. Let's put my fucking size 10 boot up Rev's ass. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't fuck with thine anointed. So this is vaguely a threat. You know, I'm taking it as a threat. Rev is claiming that if I don't repent, that he, and I'll take the staple gun too there, Adam. Don't think I won't take that staple gun, you know, and I have another boot too. I'm getting another. Oh, God. Some people are really just this stupid, folks. I mean, I've never, like, part of what I am is I admit I'm not a bright motherfucker. I don't have a lot of education. I'm just here to have fun. I spew my opinion, whatever the fuck. But this dickhead who's never had a job, never even had a paper route, never had, well, most of you guys have never had paper routes, but because I don't have them back then, but never worked, I don't know, an entry-level job somewhere. Never had worked at McDonald's, never worked at Burger King. You know, never had to, because his mom gave him all that money. And then he just fucking pissed it with Shanny. And this dude is the kind of guy that's going to tell me, oh, I need to repent. But somehow, I don't know.
Without there being repercussions for it. I'm telling you, Grant.
Yeah.
Lobster.
Okay.
Shut up, Orlin. You're a liar. Orlin Holmes is a liar. Anyway, look, Grampy Lobster has to repent and come to Jesus Christ, because if he has another heart attack and goes,
I haven't even had one heart attack. Jesus, fuck. Gee, Von Helton was claiming that my liver was, just on the pisser. I'm cirrhosis of the liver. Rev seems to think I'm having fucking heart attacks, and that's why I was in the hospital. They're too, and this is what I'm saying. No, it's my lungs. I'm a smoker, guys. All this shit isn't doing Rev. Yeah, Rev's doing porn. Yeah, if you want to. Rev took a picture of himself. Okay, Shanny took a picture of Rev bent over, like spreading his butthole. Because that's supposed to be hot and sexy. It looked more like something that would happen when you're getting the booking thing when they're giving you your fucking orange jumpsuit, But he says he won't do any more until he gets 100 subscribers, which that'll never happen. But yeah, I don't even think anal bleaching could help fucking
away. He doesn't come back, then he's going to hell.
I would go anywhere as long as you weren't there, Rev. And if that's if there was a hell, whatever, which, fuck you, I'd rather be there, Rev, because you know why? You wouldn't be there. You stringy front butt looking motherfucker.
We have to pray for this man that he find Jesus Christ, because his hate level is through the roof and he's having heart attacks. God bless you.
Okay, so I'm having my stress levels through the roof, folks. Damn. That boy, I don't know. That boy is dumb. Neither one of those two have a grasp on reality, what life's even about. Shanny's trying to talk to Von Helton about, kids and fecal matter on the floor when her kids were known to shit and piss on the floor as well. Shanny giving Von Helton, damn it, now Mr. United. Oh, now there's a thing about my appendix. Oh, jeez. But yeah, and then I saw fucking Hannah, which she's like little chicken wing or something like that. She goes, I pray for him every day. It's like, don't. Fuck you. Don't. Eat shit. Okay? Most people, if they say, hey, Grampy, I know you don't believe, but, hey, I'm still praying for you. I'd be like, hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Whatever, because that's how people say, But Reverend Shanny, fuck you. Hannah, fuck you. The one and only Robbie battle. Oh my God. It's the only. Uh-oh. Robbie, have you changed your name again, or is this somebody else's sock account? But folks, you thought that I found something the other day that I was going to show on my stream the other night, and I couldn't find it because I forgot the name of it. But I was watching Facebook one day, and this just popped up. And it reminded me of wished Grampy's liver, his appendix. Jeez. But this was about the time when Gary Snowflake, the whole fight with Gary and Emo, and Emo had said something about, well, if Mike can get off from work from the ski lift, right? It's like right after that, I saw this video. Now, this isn't from Mexico, Maine, but I'd like to think that this would be the fucking, like, the ski lift that Mike would be operating. Keep watching. Boom. Fucking thing went crazy. Hey, Twisted. Watch. Boom. It starts throwing people and shit. People are starting to have to jump off the fucking ski. Watch. Oh!
Я хуею.
I can see Michael going, what happened when I had to take time off of work, Emo? The ski lift fucked up. Look at this guy. He's trying at the last second to jump. He's like, oh, he still got thrown.
Стой. Прыгай, Юля.
Yeah, Mikey passed out at the switch again.
Юля, отгоди.
Chop. You see people way up here that are just. And this is a really sad thing, folks, but watching it, I don't know. I kind of find it funny.
Блядь! Отключите нахуй эту хуйню!
Okay, that's quite enough of that. Oh, geez, I saw that and I was like, oh my God, that's some crazy shit. And that's one reason why I don't go skiing. I tried to go skiing once. It didn't work out well. Oh, fuck. Oh, wow. I've only been going 25 minutes. I feel like I've been going on for a fucking hour. Damn. Yeah, and I get it. I put things out there that, a lot of people don't and stuff. I've always been that kind of guy and everything like that. And, sometimes, I don't know, skiing is better on glass tables. Okay. Yeah, Queen Bethy. That pretty much that in a nutshell. Gertrude. Hey, how you doing? And remember, folks, things that were monetized now. You too can be an official member of the Fun Brigade. You can join Grampy Lobster's Fun Brigade for only $2.99 a month, folks. That's maybe a medium coffee at the Dunkin' Donuts. Okay, that's that's not even lunch for a day. That's cheaper than feeding those starving kids over in Africa. Now that probably wasn't very good, but it is. I mean, like I said, we don't have any perks yet. One day we might. When it comes closer time to me moving, I was thinking about auctioning off some stuff. Or it's going to go on. I might even auction off my can of haggis. That's oh. And folks, you know what? Super chats are allowed too as well. I mean, I'm not trying to whore for money, folks, but I'm not proud. It's taken me a long time to get to this point where I can have super chats. I can make that big time money because, once you get over 1,000, you're a YouTube partner and everything like that. It's easy breezy street from here, folks. It's just going to be rolling in, and I'm surprised that Coca-Cola hasn't offered me a sponsorship yet. It's like everything Rev would eat on the internet. He goes, "Oh, I wish they'd give me a sponsor deal." Like, they give Rev a fucking sponsor deal for fucking like tampons or some shit. Hearing you call off Rev is entertaining for me. Jesus. It never surprises me just how fucking stupid Rev really is. I mean, the whole the wet brain thing. It just, hey, Mr. His Own Life is in the fucking 20-year-old can of haggis. What a hot item. Tubian. Hey, that's that's why the bidding will probably be starting at such so high. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I could actually part with the haggis. It'd have to be a lot of fucking money. But hey, Mr. Wilson, I pray read of the Grampy Lobster remains a crouchy old fart. Dibs on the can of haggis. Rev has a fupa. Anyway, folks. Okay, you are the pause that there's such a nice guy. Anyway, 48 people watching. Holy shit, folks! If you'd like to come in and fuck off for a while, maybe have a little bit of a, like a post 420 talk, leaving like a like to make G-Man and company mad. Oh, thank you there, Paradise Lost. Yes, absolutely too. And Christina Blackfeather, has also said, because there's going to be a fundraiser, folks, and it's going to be on the up and up. There's already been, talking about, like how to do it, things like that. Cause I'm poor as fuck. Anyway, and it's some costs and stuff, but, we talked about doing a 50-50, but in some states it's illegal. Who runs it? There's a lot of different, but it's going to be like Christina Blackfeather is even offering a free custom painting from herself for somebody that a good bidder type or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But so you got that to look forward to. More penny candy theaters soon. Bozo, I just found that penny candies thing you did, and I've been chopping that up a little bit and stuff, and I'm working on something like that right now. Once Mr. Chocolate, I don't know, once the Eagles shits more chocolate, we will be probably delving into that a little bit more. But hey, Christina. Hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I have a cat.
I see that. My cat wants nothing to do with me. Our cat likes my wife, and that's like literally it. Christian Smith, wow. Long time no speak, no shit. Wow. But
yeah, I'm actually trying to play Diablo 3 and
yeah.
Here I sit.
Yeah. He'll let you know when you can do it,
Yes. Yes, she will.
She's busy, she's yeah. So how did your husband's appointment go today?
It went really well. He's starting to move around a lot better. His left eye is still worse than the right. He acts like he's had a stroke, even though they didn't find any evidence of a stroke, which some of these post-COVID patients,
right.
That's what happens. So, yeah, he had the injections into the eyeballs today, and so that triggered his anxiety. So right now he's having a nap, but
I think
he's used to me streaming with him having a nap right here. So, yeah, but he did a lot better today, and his right eye is improving quite a bit too. So he's reading a lot more, and things are looking up.
So you haven't had to entertain the fire department lately, huh?
No. I guess I could finally say it for anyone who's been wondering. The morning he collapsed, I was in the bathroom changing clothes, and he said that he felt like he was going to pass out. I heard a crash, came dashing out of the bathroom, and had to start doing CPR. Keep in mind, I was changing clothes to get ready for bed. So when the paramedics and the police showed up and everything, I was doing naked CPR.
Hey, well.
I had nothing on. So here's this fat woman doing CPR. Normally it's the patient that's naked.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine the break room at their work. But I just reacted, but it was like afterwards, it's like, oh my God.
Yes, CPR in a show,
I needed to charge $100 for that one.
Yeah, I mean, they don't teach how to react to that probably when you're in CPR school.
No, and now of course the guidelines are you don't do rescue breathing unless you have two people there. You just start compressions.
Yeah.
And because you don't want to waste any time. And CPR is just prolonging death anyway, so it's like just keeping them going until, help can arrive. But yeah, I never thought I was going to take my RN training and do that stark naked. That was, yeah.
Well, it's a good thing you paid attention in school that day.
Well, that was a specialty class.
Or else you would have looked really silly just standing there naked.
Yeah. Well, that was the advanced CPR. So now the secret is out. Grampy's known about this for a while.
Hey. Well, I'm glad you guys are feeling better, man. This time last year, man, you guys were really.
It was bad. It wasn't too bad at this point. But then once July hit last year, then it was really bad. We all know how that went.
Gertrude works in sexual health care for about 8 years. Nothing embarrassing. Now, I believe nothing embarrasses Gertrude. I've seen some of the posts, and
well, once you've seen one set of body parts, you've pretty much seen them all.
well, yeah, kind of. You know, sometimes, yeah, they're all different. You know,
yeah.
I remember
Some
when
look like elephants' trunks. You know.
I remember when my grandfather was in a nursing home, like they used to call them convalescent homes years ago.
Yeah.
He there was like cloth curtains between like 4 beds. You know, it was like really, you know. And there was this one old man there, right, that used to he liked to be naked. And the guy apparently had a very large penis. And he liked to show, and the guy had his dementia. He was like gone. He didn't know things anymore. But there were times, you know, we'd be there visiting with my grandmother, you know, when she's visiting my grandfather and stuff. And Mr. Johnson would pull the curtain back and he'd be standing there on his bed in all his glory, you know. And yeah, and at the time I'd go, that's the largest penis I've ever seen. And the ladies are just like, oh, Mr. Johnson. And they're just, you know, they put him back and then wrap him up in a fucking sheets because he wouldn't wear clothes, you know. And like, God damn, that's pretty fucked up. But, you know, hey, when you're that old, I mean, and you don't give a shit, you know, I mean.
Exactly. It's like, well, why do I care anymore?
Yeah.
The best one I had was doing when I was a nursing assistant. I never was an orderly. I was a nursing assistant.
All right.
You know, so I don't have the same skill set as Stinky does. But I was doing rounds on night shift, and we came in on this one guy, and he had like the Parkinson's shakes and stuff. But we had, you know, had incontinent briefs. This was decades ago, so this person ain't alive anymore. But I pulled back the covers to do the bed to check and make sure he was dry, and he had his watch around his
Yeah. I've seen a bracelet.
We still don't know how that happened. Because
Sometimes
my mother worked there too, and it's like, how?
Wow.
So how you doing, Gerg? Is it pronounced Gerg?
Good. How are you, Grampy?
I'm doing okay. What does
That's good.
UMPR stand for?
Huh?
What does UMPR stand for? It says Gerg, and then it says UMPR in capital letters on your.
Oh, I have flags displayed there. I don't know if you can see them.
You have what?
Flags on.
Oh, it's not showing up. It just shows UMPR. Oh, and I forgot to add, if anyone's typing to me in live chat, I can't read it right now because the monitor's too far away, and I don't want to disturb the cat.
Oh yeah, those will you'll piss the cat off, and you don't want to do that. You know. It's the American flag and the Puerto Rican flag. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm on the StreamYard side. So how are you doing? Is it cold where you're at?
Well, I'm anemic, so I'm basically always cold. And we had some storms come in through because I guess we're having a cold front. So, and it was what, 65 today. Now it's down to 44.
Yeah, we had a lot of rain fly through here today. It's like, God damn it. But plus they're tearing up our streets, fixing all these gas lines and shit. So they wake you up at like 7 o'clock in the morning with all sorts of fucking, you know. But hey, Ultra Blaze is in the house. So how you doing? What's up with you? What's making you tick today? What made you come in and say hi to Grampy Lobster? Come on.
Well, I believe this is my first time here.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. And then I saw somebody about repent, and I'm like, yo, who the fuck is
Rev.
gotta repent?
Yeah.
Yeah, that Rev guy, like, bruh, you should be repenting.
Yeah.
I'm not a Christian. I'm
No.
like, spiritual and all that, but it's
Yeah.
like, bruh.
Well, I've had this conversation with Christina before because she was talking to me about paganism and stuff, and she knows that I'm not into that and stuff. But I it doesn't bother me that people are. I don't, but it just
we've had some great talks on the phone several times. I mean, and Grampy's talked me through some real bad crap I've been through because of religion, and I mean, so.
Yeah, it just
difference of views. That's all.
Yeah, and the fact that somebody would have the audacity or audacity, as G-Man would say, to like claim that somebody when they're ill, needs to get right with God, needs to repent because remember, Shanny and Rev have been anointed by God. The only thing Rev's ever been anointed with is when Shanny pissed in his face,
Wait, she really pissed in his pants? I really don't know his name.
He said that he would. She claimed it was squirting, but everybody that saw it, it was like, no, she peed in you.
I
don't kink shame. If you like golden showers, that's you.
No, not kink shaming, but that's just as close to being anointed as he's ever been.
That's their business. That's not mine.
Hey, they put it out there. That's a golden shower. That's not it's just not golden. So how's life doing in Minnesota there, Christina?
Oh, it's doing all right. We're gonna have a little cold spell again tonight, and then I gotta start. Hopefully next week I'll be putting some plants in, but I got a bunch of stuff growing in a room downstairs. I started all my hot peppers and all sorts of other stuff down. Hopefully I'll have a good batch in the garden this year. Just been getting ready for that and drawing and painting, and that's about it. And that's the thing too, I want to say when we get this fundraiser going, however we decide to work this, the winner of if we do a raffle, the winner will be getting a painting of their choice. I'll paint what they want, even nudes, to the winner of it, and I'll take care of shipping and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
No, yeah, and that's the thing. I mean,
it won't be a little painting either. It'll be about, I'm trying to think, probably like 14 by 28 or something like that. So not humongous, but not tiny either.
It was snowing today in part of Connecticut. Yeah, the other day it was almost 70 degrees here. Today it was like windy as fuck, and it started raining and shit. We're trying to sit out on our back porch, and the wind's like going sideways with the rain and everything. And I was like, fuck, man,
Yeah.
Can't even sit on my porch, and drive. I don't know. I don't know. I don't usually go out if I don't have to. So if I'm out in it, I'm a little bit more cranky. I don't do weather well,
Me neither.
And these days I don't do people in public very well either because it's been nice and sunny in Portlandia for the last few days. Well, you guys have had some weird weather this year. It actually snowed the other morning. I look out my window, right, and it was snowing. We got like the house, the roof on the house next to us. There had to be a half an inch of snow on this guy's roof. The road hadn't been plowed and shit. And I'm like, oh fuck! But it was gone by noon.
Well, we had flakes of snow coming back from the eye appointment today at 4:30 in the afternoon. I'm like, what the heck? It's that cold? I was outside without a jacket on, but I overheat all the time. But it's like, wait, is that snow? Although my son jokes if it snows on his birthday in June in Minnesota, he's done living in Minnesota.
Well, yeah, I could understand that. Oh God, Vane Hilton.
I'm done.
What's
In
up,
this
Blue?
state.
All of you are going to jail. You're all going to jail.
Huh?
All of you are going to jail for being trolls, for messing up my marriage. You trolls. And Lobster, you're going to lose your benefits. You're going to lose your VA benefits. And Christina, you're not a real pagan like me. And I don't know you, Greg, but you look like a troll, and you're giving aid and comfort. That's a felony. Do you realize you're committing a felony right now, Greg, by talking to these disruptors?
Yeah.
Now remember, I'm not a hater. I'm a naysayer.
And I'm not a racist.
What?
Of course, Vaughn's not a racist.
No, I have a black girlfriend. This means I'm not a racist.
Oh
Yeah,
God!
he has like 7 or
Skyrim.
8
Yeah.
girlfriends in
Wait a minute.
Skyrim.
Skyrim is real. Skyrim is real to me. So, come on.
Oh, I used to love Skyrim. What?
You know the girls you can make in Skyrim? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
he
made a
like-
black one, so that shows I'm not racist.
He's got 3 of them, and he's
Oh,
got
he's
a
got a
mixed
native one
But
too, doesn't he?
Yes, I do.
and he has a mixed one.
in like different colors like blue, and he dropped.
Well, that's Blue. Blue got all the jokes.
I think he's a racist towards blue women.
That is possible. I mean, you know what? And that's why I always keep my my Smurf Pez dispensers around. Because I guess when I was in the hospital having my not heart attack, my wife bought me a bunch of Pez dispensers. I don't know why. And they were all Smurfs. So
There you go.
I'm like, you just want me to have a bunch of shit to carry home, don't you? But you know what
Smurfs are
else?
great.
I never got into the Smurfs. Oh God! But Blue's back. There he is.
There's
He got you the
Blue.
Pez dispensers so you won't smoke.
Oh jeez.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Nah. But they do give you these little fucking.
I wonder if if Pez dispensers could be converted to some other type of thing where
Like
that
edibles.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I want edible Pez dispensers.
Can you smoke a Pez dispenser? Can you make a weed pipe out of it?
Probably the plastic would probably melt.
Yeah, that's
right.
right.
Yeah.
I don't know, Adam. Do you need to make a bowl out of a fucking Pez dispenser? If there's anybody that could, it'd probably be Adam. Now, okay, I got it pulled out like this. Okay, wait a minute. But no, I got it pulled out like this. So here could be like and then you could like suck. But it'd have to be a lot of duct tape and Bondo. I think we could, if with some duct tape and Bondo, we could make this into Adam wouldn't, right?
Oh my God. I'd rather just use a can and just stab holes into it, make a carb.
No shit.
Yeah.
You know what? I still have
Yes.
an old toilet paper thing cylinder with the hole in it, and I actually still have a can in a drawer down there that
I used to love those. I used to love the paper Taylor roll.
yeah, because there's nothing like you're out of papers, you're out of a bong, your bowl, whatever. You ain't got nothing. You can't find anything, right? And then you have to look back. What would MacGyver do? And then when you realize that you're not as smart as MacGyver, you go, well, there's a fucking can. Something else I learned in the military, guys. So
Oh, I forgot to leave a link. I'm sorry, Christine. I'll leave a link soon on your latest video
Okay.
too. Where
Are you
Vaughn
on
said,
Discord?
I'm not on Discord.
Okay. Yeah, just throw it on one of my videos. I'll get it.
Okay, yes. Where Vaughn claims that George Floyd is still alive.
Yeah,
What?
because Black Guy TV wanted to see that one, and I couldn't find it. I know I've watched it, but I couldn't find it.
damn.
Stop
We can
trolling.
watch that right now.
I don't know if Grampy wants that crap on his channel.
Why wouldn't I?
I feel that.
Howdy, one and
Especially,
all.
What's up,
Mud
bud?
Brooker.
Hello, Mud.
I'm just
We're
here
gonna
for
have to do a video on Sunday, Mud Brooker.
I'm just here for a couple of minutes. I got a live stream of my own starting
Yes,
at
you do.
6:30. It's
And I
members only. If you want to be there, you can join up my channel quick.
Hey, well,
But,
if you want to pit, look.
Well, I got to join your channel. I got to pay to come.
You fucking A right.
I gotta pay to watch.
At least
He
this
has
time.
members only streams.
Yeah, once a month. The other 3 weeks they're free. You can just watch them if you want to.
They all get naked and sing songs together and hold hands. And
Yeah, Mud Brooker hubby and I are meeting on Sunday. He's gonna finally get his painting of Jessie the dog. So
Yeah, I just came here mostly just to brag about that and tease you. I get to meet Christina in person.
Oh wow.
That's gonna be hubby's first road trip since he got sick. So it's gonna Mud Brooker will probably have to help me get him back in the car, but need to get out and just get out,
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, Grumpy, I'm about to hop down here.
Hey, well, thanks for popping in, man. It was nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. I'll be down in chat. Thanks for having me out.
Okay, thanks.
Blue, Mud Broker.
Glad to meet you, Greg. Glad to meet you, young man.
Listen, I gotta pop out for just a minute, and I will be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be fun.
I think so.
This is where I should play
coming
Von.
with?
Huh?
Is Jessie coming with?
I don't know. It's kind of a pain in the ass in the car.
Oh, okay.
wants to try and climb on top of me while I'm driving, and
that's a lot of dog.
yeah, that doesn't work real good. But I'm hoping to manage to get little bit of time so I can do some sucker fishing this week, so I can have suckers to pickle and fried fish eggs, and I'll have.
Oh, that sounds really good. Yeah, we're gonna probably run out, and I have to call the Buffalo Ranch out there, in Baldwin, and see if I can just pick up some meat on Sunday when we're out there.
Yeah.
Because I haven't had that for a while.
Yeah, and hopefully I'll be able to get some, and I'll have fish carcasses to plant with my trees. That really gets them a good start.
No, you get a lot of suckers. I'll take some off your hands. I haven't gone fishing since, my daughter is going to be 24. So it's been 24 years since I've been fishing.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a few guys out, but I don't know if they're catching anything, if they're started running yet, or if we missed it entirely. Who knows?
Yeah. This has been a really goofy spring too, though.
Yeah, you usually got about a week or so window where they're running pretty hard. And it's right about this time of year, the willow trees are starting to leaf out, and that's usually when they're coming in.
Yeah.
All right, folks. There seems to be more info in regards to the George Floyd case.
Oh.
That's Vaughn. Somebody found the Vaughn video.
It's interesting because, as some of you know, I am a conspiracy theorist. I make no bones about it.
Nutter, not theorist. Nutter.
Unfortunately, for my haters and the trolls, I usually end up being right about 98% of the time.
May God strike them dead.
Wrong 98% of the time.
So
in Minecraft.
I have all these I was right videos because I'm narcissistic. I have all these I was right.
No, in Kentucky.
Because I was right, and much to the consternation of my haters, right? And the fact that no one, and I mean no one, has ever defended me by video. Not one person ever.
Because it's not our job.
So it falls to me to do it.
You're a big boy. Take care of yourself,
Vaughn. Log of what I've done, what I've said, and all that good stuff. But anyway, being the consummate conspiracy theorist that I am, information, like I said, the gods tend to just drop information into my lap, and so I have some more information dropped into my lap, and I have a special guest in my video.
Sure, Jan.
So we're going to see what she has to say. Yes, it is a she. and we're going to see what she has to say. But interesting situation.
Can we pause that for a minute?
Of course.
Like I said, being the consummate conspiracy theorist that I am, I'm just,
You can tell me to shut the fuck up with Vaughn at any time. Yes.
There is a 9-year-old girl that was at Cup Foods. Her sister's videotape ended up in the courtroom, or her aunt, I mean. This 9-year-old girl is writing a book about that day, a children's book, how she witnessed George Floyd get killed.
Yeah.
How horrible is that?
It's not really a children's book subject, but
no, but she's 9 and she's wanting to deal with this.
Sure.
You know.
And I'll have some commentary.
And it just got me when I put up my video, because I went through Minneapolis a week after those riots and everything happened. And I went to Cup Foods and I went through all of that, photographed everything I could. I had people comment how I didn't put an anti-drug message on the video. And where the man was a drug addict and deserved what he got. And and then
that's
I went
Vaughn's
to
new
somebody else's video and they're saying he deserves to go to hell and everything else. And it's like, this is just absolutely screwed up. And then that racist idiot, is just coming up with reason after reason after reason to say, oh, you're just blaming Whitey again and all this,
Who is this, Vaughn?
Yeah,
that's his new. He no longer believes what he's about to say. He thinks all that. Here, listen up.
And then I'll respond.
Can you turn it up?
This hospital where George Floyd supposedly took his last breath is where I took my first breath. So I'm very concerned about what's happening right now.
Who is that? Is that Indigo?
No.
At least what I have to say today is George Floyd is alive. Prove me wrong. I'm an academic. I've studied rhetoric. There's an actual department of rhetoric to study how to use words and reality toward your own advantage. We've studied Hitler's rhetoric. I've studied the founding documents going all the way to the Declaration of Independence and to President Trump's inaugural addresses. I even wrote a children's book on the president, and I have some things to say about what's happening right now in our country. I am part of the MAGA movement. There's a concerted effort to quash the MAGA movement, but that's not going to happen. Wide awakening. People around the world are waking up. I have so much to say about this. So George Floyd supposedly is being choked to death, and he's crying out for his mom. We haven't heard anything about the mom. We haven't seen a family photo. We haven't seen any evidence of
this guy doesn't have a mother?
Floyd,
I mean, what the fuck?
Apparently not.
Is that there's a Floyd's in South Minneapolis. That's a hot spot, a gathering place for African Americans in that city.
We had buildings burned down about 2 blocks from my house.
Give this guy a Floyd name. John Floyd, George Floyd. I could get you 10 George Floyds by the end of the day. You know how you do it? You lure a homeless man, you give him some drugs laced with poison, and you kill him. So that's Exhibit A.
What the fuck?
Okay? The person that has been booked now, the photo of this Chauvin officer is not the same person in the video who is strangling him. There are cameras from around the world gathered right now in Minneapolis, and there was
I hate people like this.
Of this guy being arrested. So we're supposed to believe that the person that's in jail right now is a person we see in the video. Black America, you all need to wake up and stop being so emotional. You need to stop crying, stop looting, stop burning, and start asking questions. There is no way that what we are seeing right now is a natural occurrence. Even in the video, you see behind the officer that the gas prices that are listed, those aren't coronavirus gas prices.
Bullshit.
Prices are, much cheaper than that. Okay, we see that the numbers on the police cars are changing. One car has one number. When the video changes angles, it's a different number.
Different car.
I fucking live here.
His badge is all crooked, and he's not even really.
Remember, she's an academic. She wrote a children's book.
Oh, we're talking about a video Helton posted last year.
Yeah.
And a body double for the Kennedy assassination. Who's to say that George Floyd isn't 10 different people?
You want to pause her for a second, Blue?
Yes.
The coroner is even saying that there's no sign.
The gas prices, I fucking live here. The gas prices were pretty much consistent throughout the cities.
Yeah. Anyway, I got to bail out and get ready for my
Hey,
my
well,
little
thanks.
show.
Yay, Mudbrooker.
Thanks for
Yeah.
popping
We'll
Thank you,
in.
see you
Mud.
Sunday.
See you
Yeah, we'll see you
Yay.
Sunday. And ha, I get to meet Christina in person, and you don't.
We'll get photos and we'll have to do a short video or something there on
Yes,
spot.
yes. Do a quick video with y'all together. Just a quick one. That's a
Yes.
great idea.
I want to see you guys do a mamba.
No.
Don't push it.
Yeah,
Hey.
right. Don't push it. You're always pushing things, Grampy.
Maybe I'll try to shimmy. I'm not as good as I used to be at belly dancing, but maybe
Okay, well, shimmy is fine.
Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop, shimmy, shimmy. But okay,
I
it's
have
over
more
now. Let's go to
belly than
Vaughn.
dance now.
All right, I'll see y'all later. Have
Take
a
it
good
easy,
one.
Bye, Mudbrooker.
Thanks for coming in.
First of all,
Here.
this is a smart woman. Okay? This is a smart woman.
I've had
And
Balam on my
she
tummy
knows
this
she's
entire
done her
time, sweetie.
And she's been in politics like I have. And she is, been following the news and everything like I have.
Jesus.
And I can tell you right now, if she's telling the truth, and that coroner says that George Floyd did not die of lack of oxygen to the brain, which we all saw happen, then yeah, he's examining the wrong body.
What an asshole.
Of lack of oxygen. We all saw that. They were on that man for 7 minutes. And
He died of a coronary, a heart attack
and brain damage for the rest of
with
his
police involvement.
Okay, I'm stopping this. I'll send that to you. We can move on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No,
Too much Vaughn is
the ME report from George Floyd, sweetie. Sorry.
right.
No,
now.
the
Vaughn is
actual
saying
ME
that-
report said that the man died of cardiac arrest with police involvement. That was the cause of death.
Vaughn says it was drugs now.
Well, he
No.
had drugs on board, and
Well, the
he had an
toxicology
enlarged
report-
heart.
Yeah, the toxicology report said it wasn't drugs.
Yeah, it wasn't enough drugs in his system to kill him.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hilton just, oh my God.
well, he's lost everything pretty much. You know, he doesn't have any money coming in anymore because his kids are gone. He didn't get a stimulus check. You know, he thought he was going to get one for his kids. Guess what? It didn't come. You know?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the last round of stimulus. They took part of mine because I was $1,000 over the threshold. So they kept 500 of mine, and then hubby never got his.
I finally got mine, and it went for like bills. I did buy a little bit of weed, but it was pretty much R.I.P. Grampy Lobster family. Rev ate them in lobster bisque. That monster. Yeah, I like lobster bisque. I prefer look though. If I'm gonna have some sort of crustacean soup, it's gonna be clam chowder. But if I'm gonna have lobsters,
clam chowder.
If I'm gonna have lobsters, it's
Yum.
gonna be in a lobster roll. Yeah, he should have kept it. He locked his knees. That's what killed George Floyd.
Jeez.
I remember when Vaughn was talking about don't lock your knees. They teach you that in the army and the military. It's like
No, locking your knees makes you pass out. I learned that in choir.
no, yeah, you learned that in choir. We learned it in the army because when you're in formation for a long time, or you'd be standing there like in a concert when you're singing. If you stand, you're going to be standing there for an hour or so. You know, if you lock your knees, you're going to go bye-bye. You know.
Yeah.
But Vaughn made it sound like they trained it into you. Like God, if you passed out in formation, like when I was in the army, there wasn't no. You know what, Wilson? Gee whiz, clams are kind of a crustacean. They're shellfish. They're in our family. Dan Wilson, you've always Jesus Christ. Wow. Just because Wilson, oh Jesus.
I can't eat a lot of shellfish like shrimp or lobster or crab now because I have developed a sensitivity to it, and it's like it's so easy for that to flip into an allergy. And with my history of anaphylaxis for weird crap where I've gone into shock,
Wow.
no, it's like, and I love lobster.
Yeah, it's good. You know, I don't
It
read.
used to be a peasant food
Yeah, it
in
used to be like they used to call it
early
like
Americas.
the cockroach of the sea type shit.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, damn.
What is it? Townsend's 18th century cooking. They tried a 18th century lobster recipe, and I guess it was nasty as all get out. It was just, or lobster or crab, I can't remember which one, but it called for like an egg and flour in there and stuff. And it was, I guess it was so gross, it just about broke the guys that tasted it.
Oh God!
The rich people were not eating that stuff.
Well, yeah, that's like, you know, yeah, if you don't cook it right, man, it's gonna taste like shit. You know, I mean, fuck.
Well,
you know?
even salmon was a peasant food.
Yeah. Until
especially in the medieval times, salmon was a peasant food.
How did
and trout and stuff?
How did certain foods go from being peasant foods to like, you know,
expensive as heck now?
Yeah.
I still think it is commercialism. You know, we've turned food production and healthcare into an industry and profit. And so just like with diamonds, where they made the fake demand to drive the value of diamonds up, I sometimes think with some of our foodstuffs that they've done the same thing. There's my little bit of conspiracy theory.
No, I believe it. They're always telling you what's great, what's good, you know, and you know, it's like, oh, okay, it's not bad, you know. But hey, Underhaven, you know,
Underhaven.
That was something else that I thought was really funny. Vaughn did a video claiming that the Geek Room and like Underhaven, I think is probably younger than the Geek Room. I don't know. Underhaven looks younger than the Geek Room, but he claimed that the Geek Room should get they were in their 20s, you know, and they should get jobs and stuff. First of all, Von Helton telling anybody to get a job is
that just slays me.
Yeah. But then, you know, he goes, even J-Dub's got a job at Walmart. Yeah, because he got kicked out of what's his name's house. For like, yeah, he's 23. But hot dogs are classy food.
I like hot dogs. And it's kind of shameful, but I actually do like Bar S hot dogs and bologna. I know it's the cheapest ass shit there is, but you know, that made me laugh when he rubbed his gun with the bologna.
Oh yeah. No, I've bought Bar S before. I mean,
I like it.
I don't mind the hot dogs. I don't buy enough bologna. Like I like German bologna.
Yes.
Or if I'm gonna make if I'm gonna have like fried bologna, I'll have them like the guy at the deli cut them a little bit thick for me. But you know, I very seldom actually buy bologna anyway. But I know crustacean is not a clam, or a clam is not a crustacean.
Goddamn right.
Yeah.
Wilson.
Yeah, but you know, bologna is just hot dog pancakes.
Yes, you know? Yes, I like that term, hot dog pancakes. That sounds good.
That's my daughter said that one time. I was like, she's like, bologna is like hot dog pancakes, right? I'm like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Can we have hot dog pancakes for breakfast? Like, so Wilson, what's been flying with you lately?
Not a whole lot. I was actually hoping to catch Blue.
Oh.
Because Blue filled me in on a little something the other day in Black ID TV's chat.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That apparently there's somebody out there who is trying to give Von Helton information about my kid.
Your kid?
Oh shit.
Which I'm extremely curious about because I don't have kids.
Huh?
I don't have children.
I'll tell you later, sweetie.
She called me sweetie.
Probably it's the first time for everything. I mean,
but yeah, Blue said it was somebody in Vaughn's chat saying that some weird shit about my kid. And shockingly enough, I don't watch Vaughn because 9 times out of 10, Vaughn's fucking boring.
I only watch him through other people. I can't, like I watch some of it through Black Guy TV and stuff like that. I can't watch him on his own anymore. I want to slap him every time.
The only time I watch his streams
in Minecraft.
The only time I ever watch his streams is if somebody drops a link in Discord because shit's getting good. Like when Larry called him during the stream.
Well, there you go, Wilson. Once again, Wilson, you've been proven to be a liar. Your son's been here.
He's not my son.
Lady killer.
Quit talking shit about me, Dad.
You're not my real son.
I used to live in your balls, man.
No, you didn't. Your mom should have swallowed you.
Wow. I see a connection here, I mean,
I tried reaching out to Paulie, see what I can get, for my non-existent kid. He's trying
He'll
to
buy
quote me a
me.
price.
Paulie will buy me.
You're not for sale because you're not my son.
You don't get to decide who's for sale, motherfucker. This is the free market of kids what we got going on here.
Yeah, trickle down economics.
This is the children's black market.
Listen, if you're my son, I get to quote you a price, and if you're not my kid, then you're not for fucking sale because I'm not selling.
I'm for sale, just not to you.
Well, you can sell yourself all you want to, you whore, just like your mother.
Worthless.
Boy, I'll bet the holiday Christmas dinner table is fun at your house.
I never got a government check from this little bastard.
He raised a supreme gentleman. What can I say?
What? Never mind.
I'm trying not to laugh because I bounce and then it disturbs the cat.
Oh, don't disturb the cat. Jesus Christ. Fuck me.
Everybody watch Christina's cat bounce on her chest when she laughs.
Treva 2000. Hey, higher shelf hot dogs can be pretty damn good. Used to like the cheap ones, but lost my taste for them. Yeah, like if I'm gonna have hot dogs or something, I'm gonna, if I'm cooking, if I'm having a hot dog roast, right? If I'm cooking a whole shit ton of hot dogs, I might not buy the best fucking hot dogs because I'm going to be feeding.
I'm going to have lips and assholes. They're going to be premium lips and assholes.
Oh, shit. But if it's just like when the wife goes and, get some chili and, we have chili dogs or something now, we get good hot dogs. I mean, when you're only eating for one or two. But roll the hot dogs in a hot cast iron skillet until it's medium golden. Yeah, as long as you don't boil hot dogs. I mean, I get it. There's a time, you go to a hot dog cart, or, sometimes or whatever the fuck. But, I can forgive somebody for boiling a hot dog, right? But anybody that sticks a hot dog in a microwave oven should never be allowed to ever
breed.
Yeah.
Vote.
Hey. Sweetie, it's okay. I'm still on the chat. No, I go and I wrap the hot dogs in damp paper towel and then I'll microwave them if I'm in a hurry.
Get her out.
No shit. Oh man, unfriended, man.
You need to milk this my son thing. You need to do a whole thing with them where I know you don't make videos, but just have someone record your voice like crying that your kids have been taken by CPS.
Well,
and Vaughn did it.
The funny thing is that I've went through like the past couple live streams that Vaughn did, and I've gone through the chat, and I'm not seeing anything.
You gotta battle him. You gotta be like, you son of a bitch! You took my kids. You brainwashed them.
Oh, make him think you're serious. Oh, that would be just beautiful.
Yeah, just have a CPS battle, and then every time they get taken, he'll just blame you. Like, yeah, I took them. That's payment for what you did to my son.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, that'd be so funny. He'd
I mean-
believe it too.
Yeah, well, of course.
I might have floated the idea that if it starts getting lulzy, then I've got no issue fucking milking it.
Well, I mean,
Well,
I'm just
well,
saying.
yeah, Wilson, sometimes you just have to take the ball, okay, and go.
Take
And
myself.
yeah, and
Look,
yeah,
Larry Bird could make the game-winning shot because he practiced so much, but he had to get someone to pass in the ball. Yeah,
right.
sometimes you got to get the rebound. Sometimes you got to get a lucky bounce.
Need that assist, buddy.
That's it.
I mean, I'm willing to see how it plays out. I'm not going to actively try anything until I see something funny.
Why? Sometimes
'Cause
you
once
gotta make it fun.
Sometimes you got to make your own laws, man. Believe me.
I mean, sure, like if I see this, whatever this account was in someone's chat, yeah, I'll hop in and I'll get into a back and forth with them.
Oh man, you just gotta get fat. We gotta draft Fat Photog and get him to when you and him need to go into Discord chat and just him records you like lamenting that your children have been taken. They've been brainwashed into worshiping the
unmade God of the universe.
right, and that they turn themselves in to CPS.
Oh no!
Yeah, you got to do a whole thing.
Vaughn saved my kid from
they're
atheism.
they're all wearing like Punisher pins,
Oh,
and capes.
Right. They started wearing capes to school, and the CPS called, and the teachers called CPS on them.
I could run with that.
And they stopped bathing in tribute to their master.
All four of them.
Yeah, you gotta.
I mean, I'm at a baker's dozen now.
So, what are your kids' names, Wilson?
I kind of named them like George Foreman.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have one named the other one?
Well, I mean, that's my daughter.
Oh, okay.
I've got Wilson 1, Wilson 2, Wilson 3.
And CPS is communists.
I got jailbait number 1, future wife number 3, and the tard.
Wilson Foreman Jr.
Wow.
No cat butt. Oh my God, no.
Yeah, just saying hi.
You totally should get Fat Photog in on it with you because he can make a funny little. The idea would be to play it straight, right? Like you go straight with it and be like, "Yeah, my kids are gone. Are you happy, Vaughn?
My mom was trying.
I never
to give
did
me cat
anything
butt.
to you." Yeah.
But I supported people who did.
That's right.
Oh, I'm sitting up.
That's right. Wow.
Butts will hurt.
Yeah, but you did. Wilson never did anything, but he talked to people who did.
That's right.
I might as well have called CPS myself. I might as well have slapped the cuffs on Von Hilton's kids.
Yeah, no shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Come with me, you little bastard. You're going to CPS.
Yeah. He super chatted Secular Opinion and Dragnot and me. And thank you, by the way. Hey, Richie, what's up? And yeah, so how many of Wilson's 18 dogs are still left?
I've just got the one now. And her name is Rachel. And she's only sticking around till Christmas.
Oh. Ever wake up with a brown circle
And
on
she's
your
food.
forehead? Bozo, I don't even know what the fuck that's even supposed to mean.
I'm trying my hand at a fricassee this time.
What?
He's gonna eat the dog like Hilton.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I want to find wait.
Oh, cat butt
wake
on
up
your
with a
face.
brown.
That's what it is.
Okay.
Sweetie, go back to sleep.
I used to have a cat that used to pick my eyebrows, and like pick at my hair like monkeys, like that. I'd be like, what the fuck? I'd be like sleeping. I wake up and the cat's like picking cleaning my eyebrows and stuff. I'm like, get the fuck off me, man.
Well, I mean, Oscar Six Toes did sit on my face once, and at the time I was trying to get him not to do it, and I go, Oscar, no, and right in my mouth I got Harvels.
Oh,
and there is not enough mouthwash.
No, sometimes you're just gonna have to throw up and taste. Yeah, I get it.
Oh my God! And my husband was actually curled up on the floor laughing and crying at the same time, and then he starts singing, "Sit on my face and tell me that you love me."
Sit on my face and tell me that you care.
And the cat's probably going, "I have no idea what you guys. It's a big problem of this. I was just saying hi." You know?
Yeah. I'm sure that's what Oscar was thinking. It's like I never thought in my life I would experience the flavor of cat harbles.
Well,
I mean, mark it off your bucket list.
There's a lot of
just
things.
like naked CPR.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things in life, that when you've got kids, or I don't know, when you become an adult, or when your kids, there's a lot of things that'll come out of your mouth. Like you'll say things that you never expected, like I remember one time it was snowing when my kids were little, and I lived in Baltimore, and we had it was like a whole ton of snow, ice storm. I mean, the whole city of Baltimore was shut down. Okay. Nobody was going anywhere, but all the neighborhood, everybody's out in the fucking parking area, out in the street talking and stuff like that. And some kids were like eating snow and everything. And my daughter fucking started licking the side of the car because there was snow and ice on it. Right. And I just yelled from across. I was like, "Stop licking the car." And then I just realized, I was like, that was one of those things that I probably should have just walked across the street, and said, "Hey, come on." And she wasn't the only one. It was like, they're like snow cones. And I'm like, "No, it's not. Snow cones are in the summertime. It's just fucking snow. What's up, Gaz Broughton? Theo's in the house. Wow. But yeah, or other thing, it's like, don't put pencils in the cat's butt. I mean,
Michael, stop hitting your sister with a sword.
Yeah,
that was actually said at my house.
Yeah, blizzard of.
But we're Renaissance people.
Yeah, I think it was 96 or 95, something like that. Might have been 96, but it was like in 2 storms in a row that just shut everything down for it seemed, I think, like a week or something before things got back to normal. But shit.
Yeah,
So
parenting is entertaining. Like seeing my husband's nephew, we were at the cabin, and he goes, and it's not my cabin, we don't have one ourselves, but I'm outside at the picnic bench in the summer, and I'm working on the painting, and all of a sudden the nephew goes walking by with he went walking by with a crowbar, I think, because he was going to pull nails out of boards. Like, well, I did that at that age. Don't care, it's fine. Yeah. And then he goes by with a shovel. And I'm like, crowbar, shovel, okay. Then he came by with a pickaxe. Like for Minecraft, a real pickaxe.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you doing with that? Oh, I'm going to break up these rocks. And here comes his aunt flying out of the cabin going, "Oh, no, you're not."
Hey, if you want to do that, go to prison, boy, man. I mean, shit.
Well, it's like the one Helton video that made me laugh hysterically was he was on camera about his cars or something, and the kids are in the background, and there's a broom that goes outside, and there was some cardboard that went outside, and then bubble wrap, and I'm like, what the heck is going on out there?
Yeah, a certain somebody keeps on sending me like screen caps of Vaughn's Facebook, and apparently Vaughn's been posting like he's getting back into the car racing shit because that's a responsible thing to do when you're days away from attempting to get your kids back.
I blocked him on Facebook. He tried to
I'm blocked.
Contact me, and I didn't even answer him. I just blocked him. It's like, I don't want to deal with it.
The only thing
that was 2 months ago, actually, that he tried. So
the only thing I've ever actually shared from this person that gives me like screenshots of Vaughn's fucking Facebook is the thing he did about Miss Parker.
I missed that.
Well, he apparently had posted something on Miss Parker's Facebook about, she's my new badass, zombie slaying friend. And
What?
he puts up a picture of a character from Left 4 Dead 2. She looks absolutely nothing like Miss Parker, but they're both black.
Lovely.
Yeah. Vaughn is, once again, like I watched about 5 minutes of Vaughn's stream last night before I just said, I'm not even going to attempt to find humor in this.
Yeah, I was watching it through Black Eye TV, and that was it. Like I said, I can't stand listening to it. It's just so much crap. And I swear he's gotten more crap over the years than, when I met him, it was, he was talking about how he wanted to go and travel around like that. Oh gosh, what is it? Josh Gates or whoever that goes to these exotic places.
Oh yeah, an alternative news reporter.
Yeah. And well, I had talked to him, watched his videos a couple times 4 years before, and then he disappeared. And so it's like when he came back with that, I'm like, okay, yeah, he's a little bit goofy. I mean, my mother thinks that aliens manipulated our DNA and that's why we are what we are. I mean, people have different things that they think about, and I didn't mind talking to him, but it's just gotten so volatile and mean, and it's always trolls and haters, and I just can't. And then all this racist crap on top of it, and you don't get a free meal at Golden Corral when you lose your kids the 13th time. I mean,
Yeah.
what the heck? And he just denies that he has responsibility for anything at all. Yeah. And no, I just can't. Now he's back to being Native American again, and then he's German for a while. And
Romanian. Remember Romania? I mean.
Yeah, then his father was an important person or his grandfather was an important person in Bavaria. And it's like, no, Helton, that's my family, not yours. And just all of this stuff. And if he was Native, he would go and get help for those kids from the tribes. And I tried to push him to do that before, 4 years ago or 5 years ago, and he refused to do it. And the reason why I said it, and what people don't realize, is when I was trying to convince him to do that, I was testing him. Yeah. Because I wanted to see if he was legit, he actually would have gone and tried to do that.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Well, because it wouldn't matter. We wouldn't believe him anyway.
The thing is if the tribes accepted him, it wouldn't matter. Our opinion wouldn't matter, and he'd have evidence.
Yeah.
And Jerry and the girls, they would have help from the tribe.
Well, Vaughn spilled the tea on that when he was on Sister Sunshine stream, when he said, well, it wouldn't affect my kids because, as far as I know, Andrea didn't have a drop of native blood in her.
Yeah, and if he's 65%,
would still make his kids.
Yeah, that would have been enough. And I was testing to see if he would do it.
That's not how genealogy works.
Yeah,
if the mother and the father are not both native, then the kids are just nothing. Because I mean, that's math, that's science.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like my kids don't really count as nobility because, well, I married their father and had kids with him, and he is a peasant. I mean, my mother's like, yeah, don't tell your Uncle Manfred that you're marrying a peasant. I mean, that's the life I came from. And so, no, my kids have been kind of free of that. But still, it's like, holy crap, I don't get it. And there were actions he could have taken. So I knew he was given bullshit in the first place. And this whole red man thing and all of this crap. It's just unbelievable. I have more rights to a tribe, having been given a name by the Ojibwa elders, than he does, because there is his family tree. There's nothing there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Charlie Schneider, whoever, he showed me that file that he's got.
Yeah. He's an English peasant.
Yeah, he's just, his family's been in Kentucky for whatever. I mean, there's no Native American, there's no, princess or,
Yeah.
Yeah, the Cherokee princess that he's a direct descendant. Yeah, his story always changes, and like somebody had posted in THN videos about narcissism.
Yeah.
And
Lon's not a narcissist. He'll tell you that.
I don't have a high opinion of myself. There's more to narcissism than just thinking very highly of yourself.
Yeah.
It's almost a subconscious desire to manipulate.
Yeah.
And with like Larry saying that he was part Native and stuff like that, even in my father's side of the family that's been here since 1776, they thought that I was part Native. And what it was is that the family lived in a town nearby the Chippewa Reservation in Wisconsin. There was no outside breeding, so to speak, because the Amish and Mennonite like to marry within the Amish and Mennonite. So there wasn't any of that. I have no Native DNA. And I imagine out from where Helton came from that, there's family mythology that, yeah, we were part of this tribe and we were part of that tribe. And it could have been something as simple as they were living next to a town or they were living in a town that was next to native lands. Especially, I know he says he came from Ohio or wherever, but Appalachia's around there and stuff like that. So that stuff is pretty common.
Yeah, he was born and raised on the main streets of Cincinnati where they skin people alive.
I know. They treat white people like dogs,
Which first and foremost, as like the Ohio resident, if he's claiming that he grew up on the mean streets of Cincinnati and talking about how dangerous it was in Cincinnati, but he attended some ninja school in fucking Dayton, that's apples and fucking oranges.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Like, as far as I'm concerned, Cincinnati, not the greatest place in the world, but for the most part, it's pretty tame. Dayton,
It's a weird city.
Yeah, because Dayton's fucking dying.
Well, they got the dragons.
Yeah, they got that. That's about it.
Well, it's still better than Gary, Indiana.
True.
Accidentally ended up there.
Oh man, jeez. How the
That
fuck
was
do you
scary.
end up in Gary, Indiana?
That was frightening. And then we did the most Minnesotan thing that you could want. Had my kids with, we went and we had stayed in Chicago and gone to the Field Museum and all of that stuff and stayed a whole weekend. And we're coming back and we ended up in Gary. And so we're at this gas station or something. I forgot what we were doing. But outside, I go and I look, and have some parking lots, they have the poles, like there used to be a fence or something, and this one pole is smoking. So all four of us go over there and we look at it and go, oh, is it on fire? Yep, it's on fire. Look at that. Yeah. Well, do you think we should call anybody? Just had this little. It was so Minnesotan of us. Well, will you look at that? Yeah, you betcha. That is on fire.
Oh, don't you know? That's more North Dakota.
Well, once you get up in that northern area that's like right next to Canada,
We all
wind
have
blow-
this weird
yeah.
outlook.
Yeah, Gary, Indiana was the birthplace of the Jackson 5, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only reason I even knew what Gary, Indiana. There was a place called Gary, Indiana. Because when I was a kid, when the Jackson 5, they talk about from Gary, Indiana. It's like, okay, Then find out Gary, Indiana's just basically a shithole.
Really
like,
scary. Gary is scary. Oh, my kids still talk about that stupid pole on fire. We couldn't have been more Minnesotan.
Ooh. Did you get your cameras out and take pictures next to it? And
No, we didn't. We probably should have. That would have been funny.
Oh man. Well, listen. I'm gonna end this. I got do a couple things, and I guess I still need to talk to you, Christina, when we go off the air.
Yeah.
But Wilson, thanks for popping in.
Hey, not a problem.
Thanks
And
for the super. I mean,
before we go off air, I do want to say, everyone out there, please, thoughts and prayers for Grampy Lobster that he never, ever, ever changes.
No, we don't want Grampy to change.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, and thanks. Okay. But,
Pray to Lemmy. Pray to Lemmy.
Jeez. Anyway.
Praise be to Lemmy.
Yeah.
Grampy's the reason why I like Motorhead now. It's Grampy's fault.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be it's
fault.
But
I don't really call it a fault either.
But anyway, folks, remember, if you're not watching this on the official 2018 Grampy Lobster channel, you're getting played, and you need to just, I don't know. But thanks for watching, folks. This is Grampy Lobster for Wilson and Christina, who just popped out. Bozo, Gaz Baratin, Mr. United for the Children. Adam E., always a pleasure, sir. We need to talk later, Adam. Matt, and apparently Matt doesn't like Skyline chili, Wilson. But
well, Matt's stupid.
Well, yeah, I like it. I mean, I actually had Skyline chili before I knew it was Skyline chili. I just had pasta and chili one time, and it's like, hey, let's put this on there. But anyway, folks, like I said, if you want to join the Fun Brigade, $2.99, folks. It doesn't cost you $2.99 to join the Discord, but to be part of Grampy Lobster's official, so you can get that little thing on the side of your thumb, whatever the fuck. $2.99 a month, folks. Become a member today, folks. Just like Twisted Skeptic said, And like the fundraiser thing, we're going to be talking about that later. And it's going to be fun. There's going to be prizes, folks. There's going to be, so it's not going to be just, give us money, and then, there's going to be stuff out there for people too. So anyway, like I said, if you're not watching this on the official Grampy Lobster 2018 channel, you're getting played. So go home, hug your kids, hug your cat, and Rev and Shani, eat shit. Fuck you, Rev. God's not real. Get over it, you dick.